This is the exact 7 things I wish I knew before I put my first dollar into crypto. I've been in the crypto markets for over 4 years, and these are the 7 things I wish I knew when I first got started that would help me avoid these losses and these mistakes that I made. So if you're a beginner into crypto, consider following the 7 rules, because I can guarantee they're going to save you years of mistakes, but also thousands of dollars. Number 1, if you can't outperform Bitcoin with your altcoins, then don't even bother investing into altcoins. Let me make you understand something. The reason why we get into altcoins is to be able to outperform Bitcoin's growth, right? We want to get into altcoins to get that 300%, 400%, 500% gain that we're not able to get with Bitcoin in a short period of time. If you can't do that, then what's the point of putting all that risk and putting all your money into risky alternative coins when you can just stick to the safe Bitcoin? This is one I had to personally learn the hard way in my first year being in the markets. I realized my Bitcoin position was up like 120%, but my altcoins were all in the red, and I was just thinking to myself, what was the point of me putting my money into altcoins when I could have put all of this into Bitcoin and been up like 120, 130%? Remember, altcoins come with high risk, high reward. The reason why we get into altcoins is to get that high reward and outperform Bitcoin. But I see a lot of newbies, they can't outperform Bitcoin, so there's no point of them risking and getting into that risky side. Number 2 is a good one because it recently happened, and if you're unexperienced, you would have not understood this. And that is that crypto and the financial markets is very manipulated. So if you want to make money, track the manipulators, track the people who manipulate the market, and you will make money. So there are tools like Arkham Intelligence, there are DeFi Llama, and these tools are out there for you to use to start tracking people who are market makers, who have a lot of money in the markets, who are basically controlling the markets, right? And by track, I don't mean to track every single trade they take because they might be losing trades. What I mean by track is to watch what they actually do and see if they're doing something different compared to what we see in the normal market and price action. Recently, we were seeing Bitcoin all-time high after all-time high. We were seeing altcoins going up. We were seeing everything in positive. We have been in a 2-year bull run. Like the amount of people that say, when is the bull run happening? We've already been in a 2-year bull run. Maybe we haven't seen the best alt season yet, but we have been in a 2-year bull run and no one saw this dump coming, right? And then randomly, boom, the market does like a quick dump and everybody gets scared, $20 billion get liquidated. If you were tracking the market makers, you would have seen this dump coming because there was a lot of shorts happening at that 124 Bitcoin level, 124,000 Bitcoin. And you could have seen like, why is there so many shorts coming into the market when we are in an uptrend, right? Why are there large amounts of shorts, not just normal shorts, large amount of shorts coming into the market? Again, use tools like Arkham Intelligence, use Hyperliquid, because remember, we are in this industry, in this technology that everything is available. So there is no such thing as insider trading because everything is available to everyone. All the data, all the statistics, everything that's happening in the markets, it's available to everybody. So why not make the most out of it and why not take advantage of it? Number 3, being in the middle is the worst position you can be. What I mean by this is you either want to do things the best, you either want to trade the market to the best of your skills possible, so you want to trade like the professionals, or you want to do it like the newbies. You don't want to be in the middle where you don't know which way to lead yourself, because the people who make the most amount of money are, first of all, the market makers, second of all, the newbies who get in following the market makers. If you're in the middle trying to build your own strategy, do your own thing and kind of become this genius, you're going to be in the worst position possible, and I've seen this happen. So I don't think I need to say anything more about that because again, you either want to do it like the best or you want to just follow the best. You don't want to be in the middle where you're trying to do your own thing. Number 4, you want to have rules, and I know you hear this every day, but listen up. You want to have rules as your number 2 priority. Your number 1 priority should be following those rules. Whether this is in everyday trading, whether this is in buying and holding, having those rules and actually following them is what's going to keep you and separate you from the rest of the people. But what's going to make you better than 99% of the other investors and traders in the market is actually sticking to those rules and following those rules. And this leads me to number 5, and that is that don't listen to what influencers say they're doing, actually watch what they're actually doing. A couple of minutes ago, I told you that everything on the market is available, everything is public, so there is no such thing as insider trading. We can see what's going on, we can follow it. And that leads me to this number 5 point, which is don't listen what they're saying they're doing, actually watch what they're doing. Again, one of my favorite tools is Arkham Intelligence, that you can track literally any public wallet out there. You can track the US government, you can track the founder of Ethereum, you can track Donald Trump. Basically anyone that's public, that their wallet is known to the public, obviously, you can track them. The reason why I say this, again, this goes for influencers, because most of the influencers, let's be honest, get paid to talk about stuff. I've got sponsorship deals that keep on messaging me like, oh, can you talk about our project? We'll pay you this much. Can you talk about our project? We'll pay you this much. So influencers get paid to talk about stuff. But what they actually do behind the scenes, whether they're buying and selling, that's trackable. So you want to watch closely what they're actually doing rather than what they're saying they're doing. Again, I'm not saying that these influencers are lying or anything. Sometimes they say what they're actually doing, but it's just a little bit late by the time they upload their video, by the time they write their tweet. So if you're actually tracking their wallets, you see it in real time. If you've so far been getting some great value out of today's video, then make sure you click the subscribe button, click the like button, and leave a comment down below to tell me How long have you been in the markets? What are your experience with crypto? Number 6, profit is profit. I can't emphasize this enough. Profit is profit. And this goes back to like setting those rules and following those rules. Whenever you set a rule, you set your stop loss, your take profit, or you set your period you're going to hold or percentage gain you're going to hold for. Once you hit that, that's when you exit. That's when you take profits. You said your take profit is this. Once it reaches a price, you take profit, because profit is profit. I've seen this with a lot of investors, a lot of traders. They are in profit, but they just can't accept the profit. They wait for more, but that more never comes. This leads me to the final point, and that is that setting goals and setting benchmarks in the markets. This two connects to each other, because the important thing is, if you don't have those benchmarks, if you don't have those goals, no matter how much you're in profit, it's never enough, because you're not aiming for anything. So set your goals, whether it's for short-term trades or for long-term holds, and once you reach those goals, those benchmarks, you take profits. If your goal is $100 profit per day, once you do that $100 profit per day, you get out, you take the profit and you accept the profit. Again, this benchmark and goals can increase over time and can fluctuate and move around, but the important thing is actually having them set. So that was it for today's video. Follow these 7 rules and I can guarantee you, you'll be better than 99% of other people in the markets, because they don't know anything about what's happening. They don't track whale wallets, they don't set rules, they don't follow their rules. And if you did get some value out of today's video, make sure you click the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.